Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you. It is Friday, Philosophical Friday, and it's time for our quote to kick off our weekend. I am reading from my book, which you can find on Amazon.com, and a quote from my dear grandfather, in which in the back of the book, the final chapter, I dedicate to him, and it is entitled Poppy Seed of Wisdom. Let's get into it. This one I did choose, and as you know, the name of my channel is Sheri Lewis Speaks Truth, and in my household, with my grandfather, he spoke a lot. He spoke a lot philosophically. He spoke a lot of wisdom. He spoke a lot of truth. His Indian heritage, which was a great deal of his upbringing, and ours too, our surrounding. Um, he spoke a lot about it in that how his mixed heritage, um, often the Indian part was overshadowed, and that he would always speak his truth about it. And he would always, his word is your bond, and your bond is what will hold you, will set you free. The truth will set you free. He really truly believed in the truth will set you free. He was a strong man of integrity. So my channel, I'm getting that. My channel is Sheri Lewis Speaks Truth. And what I mean by truth, I don't mean that you never ever misquote something, or you never ever might not say a white lie. It is the truth of authenticity is what I'm talking about. The truth that is unparalleled, the truth that is unchallenged, the truth that is undeniable, the truth of the matter of a thing, is what we're talking about. So no more sermonizing. I'll just say what my grandfather would say, or no more introducing you to what I mean. This quote is, you must really look closely and examine what you see in order to see truth. That's because people don't want you to see it. It might show you more about them than they care for you to see. And for some, that's painful. Now, and he would quote just that. It's about seeing the truth. And the seeing part is not necessarily a visual, but it is an awakening part. It is a conscious part, is what my grandfather would be referring to when he said, "Do you see that? Do you see that?" He would say to me, "Do you see that?" He'd often talk to me because I was very it took everything at face value, I would say. I was somewhat at many times very gullible. Even now, I give people more than a chance than they probably deserve to. But I just have a heart to see the best in people. I've learned not to take everything so, to look into things. But at the time, I was young, very very young, and he was still carving that understanding to me. And he would say, people wouldn't want you to see their painful part. They show you a part that they're okay with you to see. You have to be able to see the truth behind that. You have to be able to see the motive behind that. You have to be able to see the actions behind. You have to be able to see what they don't show you as much as what they do. And that comes without, the best way to do that is without judgment, but by way of experience, my grandfather would tell me. He would always say, let the person show you who they are. He would often say to me, stop giving everyone the benefit of the doubt. You assume they're a good person. Let them show you whether they are or not. He would say to me. And this is true in the workplace. This is true in relationships. This is true as we're starting the whole way people date nowadays. And they do a profile and they're disappointed that the person doesn't look like the picture, or they'll go, how long ago was that picture? The person weighs 30 pounds more, or the person looks 20 years older, and all of this because the projection that they presented wasn't what they actually saw when they met the person. So in order to see a truth of the matter, you have to be able to see with an eye that is not necessarily a visual eye, but a spiritual eye, almost what people say third eye, and I don't know anything about all that, but a conscious eye, and be able to see about it. So once again, from my grandfather, you must really look closely and examine what you see in order to see truth. That's because people don't want you to see it. It might show you more about them than they care for you to see. And for some, that's painful. So be wise and understand when sometimes they don't want to show you something, but be wise and alert. And I hope you enjoyed this quote and this little extra ginger that I placed on it. Because again, truth is very important. It's vital. And I love you. If you've gotten this far, please click like, please click subscribe, and I'll see you on the next upload regarding Philosophically Friday quotes from my grandfather. Have a good weekend. Bye.